Tri-Center's Brecken Freeberg, your John Jay Tournament champion, 182 pounds. Brecken, just talk about your day.
Started off good with a solid match first round, good warm-up, and then moved into the next round. Wrestled Caden Hendricks, good wrestler from Riverside. Wrestled him his third time this year, and he's good. And then into the championship match, and kid from Winterset, he's a good wrestler.
Talk about your wrestling on your feet. Looks like you're really comfortable being able to do that. What was it that was working?
It was outside single, something I've been pretty good at it this year, and just kept hitting that. And defense, leg defense has been pretty solid, so keep going with that.
A couple of impressive showings early, but the finals match, you really had to earn it. It was tight down to the wire. What was kind of the mindset there the last minute or so of the third period?
Well, I got dinged up for stalling, I think, in the second period early, and so I just had to stay in the middle of the mat, keep circling, and have good defense, and maybe take a shot if it was open, but it never happened. So,
talk about your season to this point. Is it kind of what you expected from yourself?
Yeah, I mean, definitely kind of like working in the weight room with Coach Schroeder, and then practices with Scott Manhart. He's running them great, and came in and wanted a good year after missing all last year.
How much of a motivator was that? I know being sidelined last year with an injury, it probably stung a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, you miss it a lot, and you're ready to come in and whoop some butt.
This is a tough tournament to win, no matter the weight class. It's a tournament that your brother was never able to win. Is there going to be maybe some bragging rights with that?
Oh, definitely, 100%.
Talk about what you've got ahead of you. Obviously, we're going to get into postseason. What are you trying to work on to get yourself where you want to be, which is in Des Moines?
Just keep practicing hard, hitting the weights, keep working on my stuff, and yeah.
Crestor at Maxburg's Jackson Kinsella, your John Jay Tournament champion, 195 pounds. Jackson, that's 3 of these for you now. Just your thoughts on the day?
Not a bad day. Could have been a little bit better. Could have moved my feet a little bit more. But, yeah, 3-timer. Outdid my uncle, who was really good back in the 90s. So got to call him after this and tell him I outdid him. So that's kind of fun to say, I guess.
What is, a program as tradition-rich as you guys are, and a tournament as tradition-rich as this is, does it make it a little extra special to not win it just once or twice, but 3 times?
Yeah, it makes it pretty cool. I know people from Corning, I know people from all the area, and they're, kind of cheering on, rooting. That's pretty cool. But yeah, just kind of like I said, my uncle won this twice back in the 90s. My dad won it once, and I think my other uncle won it once. So, it's kind of cool, just long line of champions there.
You also got your 150th career win. I believe it was in the quarterfinals. That's a lot of wins. What does that accomplishment mean?
To some people it means a lot. To me, it doesn't mean a lot. I shouldn't say it doesn't mean a lot, but it's just not a huge thing. You don't keep track of those things. You just keep on wrestling, keep on winning, and just have some fun while you're out there. Keep getting better and just love sport,
With dominant quarterfinals and semifinals for you, what was it that was working?
Just moving my feet. I think in the semis, the kid kind of wanted to keep his distance, and I kind of just close the gap and tie him up and then get to my offense. So.
Your finals match with Cole Ridner at Clarinda, you guys are very familiar with each other throughout the course of the season. He was kind of able to hang with you for about a period or so, but what was it that you saw?
Yeah, Cole's. I'm going to give respect where respect due. Cole's a good athlete. He's probably going to play college football next year. Real strong kid, but just kind of wrestled for space there. Gets my single leg, and I think he tried to toss me when I was in on a single that last time when I was up 8-1, I think, or 6-1. Then went right to his back and just put her away.
It's been a dominant season for you. I know you got the one blemish. How would you assess the way that you feel it's gone?
Not bad. There's been some bumps in the road. Yeah, you have that one loss, and really, to be honest with you, I think it was probably the best thing to happen. You got to keep on, get better. It doesn't matter what you do in high school. It only matters what you do in college next year. So, to me, it's been a pretty good year. There's been some ups and downs, but just keep moving forward, keep getting better, and have fun.
The time we're recording this, you guys have the team title, it looks like, over Winterset. What's it been like to kind of watch this team grow, being one of the leaders of it?
Oh, it's been cool. I was talking to our 13-pounder freshman, Lincoln Kilo, at the beginning of the year. I said, man, you're going to be pretty good. Just wait. And then, shoot, he's in the finals of this tournament. I think he got third last weekend. Was the finals weekend before that. And then, you got Austin Evans and those young guys. And, I knew they were going to be good. I don't know if they did, but I said, you guys are going to be good. Just wait. And now it's coming together. And there's some guys that could have had better performances, definitely in our upper weights. We're missing Weiss, could have had a better day, but it is what it is.
What do you feel like you need to try to improve on over the next couple of weeks?
Probably just a lot of things. Move my feet more. I didn't move my feet the best today. Going out there and maybe just not putting so much pressure on myself. Just wrestling. Getting better on top. Gridner, he's pretty good on bottom, but he got out twice, so getting better on top. And yeah, just some little things, but all in all, just keep doing what we're doing. I think we'll be all right.
It was a dominant day for Clarinda's Crew Howard. He's your John Jay Tournament champion at 220 pounds. Crew, that's 3 of them now. Just what does it mean?
Just feels good because I got beat out of this tournament my freshman year, so it's really cool to kind of bounce back and win 3 in a row.
Yeah, what does winning a tournament like this mean? I mean, there's been a lot of really good wrestlers for Clarinda over the years that have been able to compete at this and win it, but to kind of cement yourself, what does that mean?
It's really cool. I'm up there with a lot of really good names, guys who are probably a lot better than me, so it's really awesome to be part of that.
You didn't mess around today. I think 3 quick falls. What was it that you were able to get to that allowed that?
I just keep going, scoring points and going to my offense. Coach Bevins always tells me, keep scoring points, keep passing elbows, getting your stuff, and it'll just work out for you.
Talk about your offense. What was it that you were able to get to?
A lot of my snatch singles, elbow passes, a lot of stuff like that. That's kind of the basis for my offense, and that's what I like to do.
It's been a dominant year for you. Do you feel like maybe you're starting to wrestle some of your best when it matters most?
I like to think so. We always talk about in our room too, getting ready to peak at the right times, and hopefully I can, peak when it matters.
Take us through your finals match with Talon. You guys have obviously wrestled before. You guys are both top 4 finishers in state last year, but made it pretty quick. What was it that clicked?
First, I just want to say Talon's a great competitor. I've competed with him for a long time, so shout out to him. He's a great dude and a great wrestler. And I just got my snaps going in that match. I was able to snap them down, and then on top I was able to get to my bar, and that's just something I like to get to, and it worked out for me.
It was a really nice showing for you guys as a team, currently in the top 5. I know you guys have a lot of young pieces on that team as well. What has it been like being one of the leaders of this group to see you guys progress throughout the year?
It's great. We have a young team with a lot of good guys, and it's nice to be able to really compete. Like just the other night, we got some big Hawkeye 10 dual wins. That's really cool. I haven't done that in my career, like gotten big Hawkeye 10 dual wins or placed at a lot of tournaments. We got second at Centerville this year as a team, and that's just really awesome to be able to do that.
Hawkeye 10 next week, then sectionals and districts. What's the confidence level at the moment?
Just kind of stays the same. You always tell yourself you can win, but then you always want to stay ready for anything that could happen. So that's just kind of where I'm at.